Good morning, students. Uh, Now we'll discuss few question from exercise 3.5, and I first want to take question number third from the fourth. Question says it is a word problem. Question is Yash scored 40 marks in a test, getting 3 marks for each right answer and losing 1 marks for each wrong answer. Meaning for wrong answer 1 mark deduct for each wrong answer, and for each right answer he gets 3 marks. So total marks is 40. So first sentence gives you first equation, and similar way in the next sentence it is told that 4 marks been awarded for each correct answer and 2 marks been deducted for each wrong answer, then he gets 50 marks. So second sentence gives you second equation. Question says how many questions were there in a test, meaning total question we have to tell that how many question the test contains. Okay, so first of all, for the first condition we say that let Yash does X gives X right answer and Y wrong answer. Yash gives X right answer, number of question Y, which is a wrong answer. So as per first condition of the question, I would like to write here, as per first condition of question, getting 3 marks for right answer. X right answer he did. For one answer he gets 3 marks. For X right answer he gets 3x marks. And he did Y wrong answer. He gave Y wrong answer. For one wrong answer 1 mark deduct. For Y answer 1 Y, meaning only Y marks deduct. And after this is obtained mark, but it is deduct marked, definitely it will be minus. It's a minus marking like that. He obtained this mark, but this mark is deducted mark, that's why we have to subtract. So overall marks he gets what? 40 as per first condition. And similarly as per second condition of the question, now read in a book, had 4 marks been awarded for each right answer. Definitely this time X, number of right answers of X, and for each right answer he gets 4 marks. So total marks he obtained 4x, and for each correct answer, and 2 marks been deducted for each wrong answer. So number of wrong answers Y, so total marks deducted 2Y, and this is my minus because obtained marks minus, it's a losing or deduct marks. Now the balancing marks is 50. Now these two equations we are having, first and second. Student, I want to say something important thing, that this is 4, this is 2, and this is 50. All can be deduced by dividing 2. If you can see that all these coefficient of X and Y and also constant number are divisible by any number, you can do it. Like you can divide by 2 and deduce it. You can write 2x, you can write y, you can write 25. 2 2s are 2 1s are 225. This is equation number 2, this is equation number 1. There's nothing special now in this question. Now it's very easy to one and all. Now you can take these two, one below the other, 1 and 2. First 3x minus y is equal to 40, and this is a 4x minus 2y is equal to 50. Now, sorry, I want to write this one. 2x minus y is equal to 25. So these two equations now I have written here. Now by elimination methods, one of the easiest method, elimination method, I want to cancel y because y is having coefficient 1 1, which is equal. So we need not make them equal, already equal is given, and minus and minus tells us subtraction. So what is the meaning of subtraction? Change the sign and change the sign. So these two automatically will cancel. 3x minus 2x will be x, and 40 minus 25 will be 15. So it's very simple. X is equal to 15 we got. By any equation you can take help for finding y. Suppose I'm taking help of first equation, which is been like that. So x is equal to 15 I want to put here, minus y equal to 40. This is gonna be 45 minus y equal to 40. So 45 minus 40 is equal to y. So y is equal to 5. So meaning what Yash gave 15 right answer and 5 wrong answer. Question says total question in a test. Definitely total questions will be right answer plus wrong answer. Meaning in the test there were 20 questions, in which 15 he did right and 5 he did wrong. And that balancing was a question. So students, hope you got. It's very easy terminology. And now rubbing it, now I will move on to next question. Next question is one of the important question as far as the exam is concerned. What the question says, look at. Read properly this question from the book. Places A and B are 100 km apart on the highway. One car starts from A and another car starts from B at the same time. If the car travels in the same direction, at different speeds, they meet in 5 hours, and if they travel towards each other, they meet in 1 hour. What are the speeds of the two cars? Questions is like that. Okay. First of all, I want to make a rough structure, and also you can also assume it is fair. Look at, I want to make a picture, and one by one I will take two conditions. What finally question asks, what are the speeds of two cars? Okay, let me speak first thing that two cars we have two cars. I want to make picture first. This is two cars. Suppose this place A and place B. First car is here, second car is here, and now they are moving by according to condition. Now question says A and B two places 100 km apart, meaning the distance between these two is 100 km. Look at properly, student. 100 km. First condition says one car starts from A and another car starts from B, meaning one car is standing here and second car is standing here. Now they are moving. If the car travels in the same direction at the different speeds, they meet in 5 hours. Very good thing it is. Question says two cars, if the cars travels in same direction, they meet in 5 hours. Look at the thing concern the language. When they travel in same direction, what it means? It means that suppose cars are running in this direction. This car is running in this direction. This also car is running in this direction. Same direction. They meet after 5 hours. Obviously, what will happen? What would happen here? Meaning, the car is going here in this direction. What's this? Same direction. Question says same direction. Meaning, if car B is going in this direction, car A also will run in same direction. Definitely B will be little slow and A will be fast. They are meeting to each other after 5 hours. 5 hours. Question says they meet in 5 hours. What is meaning? Meaning A is so fast, B is bit slow, and they are meeting suppose at this point. When they are traveling in the same direction. In how many? It's a 5 hours. This is not the distance. It is only I'm telling you time. After 5 hours, they are meeting at C. So, one thing I want to tell you. What is the time taken by A to travel? 5 hours. What is the time taken by to travel? Only 5 hours, because from A to C, he takes 5 hours. From B to C, again he takes 5 hours, and both are meeting at point C in the same direction when they are going. B was slow, A was so fast. So, if the journey time, if it is told, if you concern about the journey time for B The car start from B is a 5 hours. The car start from A is again a 5 hours. So journey time is same, and after 5 hours they are meeting at point C. So this is our first condition, and we want to make the equation for first condition. Okay, so how we'll write? Let speed of the car start from A is x kilometer per hour, and definitely speed of the car start from B is y kilometer per hour. Very simple. Now when they travel, when they go in same direction, they meet in 5 hours. 5 hours. Now distance to A to B is 100. They meet after 5 hours. So my main thing to find here, I want to find the distance of A to C, and I want to find the distance of B to C. I will find the distance from A to C. So okay, for the first car which start from A, I am talking about the car which start from A, speed equal to distance upon time. Put up the values, guys. For car A, what is its speed? Speed which start from A, x. What is the distance? Sometimes students say 5. Please don't do like that. Distance meaning that car A travels distance from A to C, because at C they are meeting. So A to C meaning it is AC. And what is the time taken by car A to go till C? It is a 5 hours. Now I will move 5, I will multiply here 5x equal to AC, cross multiply, 5x is equal to AC, and that is equation number 1. It is not equation, it is only AC, it's good enough. Write in box, AC, we got AC is equal to how much? 5x. Similarly, for the car B, for the car start from B, second car which start from place B. For the first car start from A, for the second car start from B. Both are traveling in same direction. So again I would write speed equal to distance upon time. What is the speed which start from B? Y kilometer per hour. What is the distance it has traveled from B to C? From B to C, BC. And what is time taken by the car which start from B? 5 hours. Both meet at 5 hours, meaning both travels 5 hours journey. Both completed 5 hours journey. Time taken from by both car 5 hours. So 5 is equal to BC. And first condition is waiting for here. When they according to question we can write, according to question I would write, I have written here when they go in same direction, everything. So when they go in same direction, they meet after 5 hours, and we got AC, we got BC. So simple condition as a picture we can say that AC minus BC, look at the thing, A to C, see my hand, A to C minus B to C, A to C, AC minus BC will what? It is equal to 100, because 100 is distance from A to B. A to C is what? 5x. B to C is what? 5y. So 5x minus 5y is equal to 100. Is equal to 100. Hope you getting? You can deduce it by dividing 5. Dividing 5, you will have x minus y is equal to 20. Equation number 1. This is equation number 1. Hope student is you getting here. Now first condition we have made here. Now second condition I will make. This is first condition. Now second condition I will make. Question says what? Question says if they travel towards each other, they meet in 1 hour. Very easy now. When they, suppose it is A, it is B again, the distance is 100 km. When they travel in opposite to each other, meaning like that, and then our question says they meet at 1 hour. Suppose it's the C point where they meet. Now I asked you that the cars start from A and cars start from B. How much time it is taken by both car? 1 hour, because after 1 hour they are meeting at point C. And similar I would do here. When they travel opposite to each other, they meet in 1 hour. So first I will write same for car. For first car, now you understand that what is first car, which start from A, speed equal to distance upon time. What is the speed? X. What is distance now? A to C, because they are meeting at C. So I would write here D, because the C already have put here. So okay, it is D. Now they are meeting at D point after 1 hour. After 1 hour they are meeting at D point. So A to D is what? Distance A to D traveled by the first car, and in what time? 1 hour. So 1 hour is very easy, because they are meeting it after 1 hour, and AD is equal to definitely X. For car 2, second car. Now we talk about the second car, which start from B, and it is going in that direction. They will come, they are meeting at point D after 1 hour, meaning the time of the car B is also 1 hour. Speed equal to distance upon time. Speed is y, distance is this time BD. So BD is upon 1, definitely BD is equal to y. Now these two, according to question, one can understand that from A to B is what? 100 km, which is AD plus BD. AD plus BD equal to 100. AD plus BD equal to 100. So what is AD? X. What is BD? Y is equal to 100. So these two cases are very simple. Now you got equation 1 and equation 2. Now you can take them by 1 and 2. I want to write one below the other these equations. First this and second this. So nothing worry about, is already y have a same coefficients, and minus and plus also in our favor. So we don't have to change the sign also. We will write only word add. What is the meaning of addition? We don't need change the sign. Now I cancel directly y and y. X and x will be 2x. 120 will be 120. So x will be 60. So speed of the first car is equal to 60 km per hour. Now I want to find the value of y. You can choose anything. Suppose I am choosing 2. So x plus y is equal to 100. What is x is equal to 60 plus y is equal to 100. So y is equal to 100 minus 60 is a 40 itself. So 40 km per hour. It's the speed of the second car. So this is the question. It was very important as far as the exam is concerned. So do it practice. Okay, I'm rubbing it. So student, now we'll move on the next question. Next question is also important. What is the question? Look at. The area of rectangle gets reduced by 9 square unit if length is reduced by 5 unit and breadth is increased by 3 unit. Here it is talking about the comparison between the area of rectangle. What happens in rough structure? I want to say something. Suppose it is a rectangle having some length and width. So what is its area? You know its original area will be length into width, xy. What happens? Question says when the area of rectangle gets reduced by 9 square unit. What is its meaning? When the length reduced by 5 unit and width increased by 3 unit. Question says one new rectangle formed here. In which length reduced by 5 units. Length reduced by 5 units. Original length was x. Now it is x minus 5. From where it came? Question says length reduced by 5 units. Length was x. Now it is x minus 5. And breadth increased by 3 units. Breadth was y. It is increased by 3 units. Definitely this rectangle is changed rather than this one. This time length was x, breadth was y. This time length changed, breadth changed. The area will be changed. So its area, question says its area is, meaning it is called new area. It's a new area, will be 9. Question says the area of rectangle gets reduced 9, meaning the area of the new rectangle gets reduced 9 than the area of the original one. So original area is your x into y. So x into y will come here, and a new area will be the original area minus 9 square unit. Question says. Obviously it happens because its length reduced by 5, its breadth increased by 3, so area will change then the original area, and question says the new area gets reduced 9 from original area. So you have to make this equation by. Okay, so this will help you, student. Let me first start the fair section. It's question number 5th. So I would write, let length of rectangle be x units and breadth be y units. First, you remember now. So original area will be of rectangle will be length into width, x into y, square unit. This is original area. Now, if according to question, length reduced by 5 unit and increased by 3 units, new area will be length into width. Length will be reduced by 5. Length was x, reduced by 5, and new length will be x minus 5, and new breadth will be, this time breadth was y, it is increased by 3, meaning it is y plus 3 units. So as per question, a new area will be, it is original area, length into width. Now new area will be length into width. As per question, new area is 9 less than the original area. It is question says new area will be 9 less than the original area. Question, actually the language is bit complex, but the easiest matter is this one. Easiest word is this one. Easiest sentence is this one, that new area is 9 less than the original area. And what is the answer now? New area is what? X minus 5 into y plus 3. Original area is what? X into y minus 9. Now multiply these two. X into y, xy, x into 3, 3x, y into y, 5, 5, 5 3s are 15 is equal to xy minus 9. So xy cancel. Have a same side. Now what remaining here? 3x minus 5, 15 transfer that side. Minus 9 plus 15 is equal to 6. This is first equation. Hope student this condition you got. It is talking about two areas. Original area which is xy. New area will length into width. And what equation says? New area is 9 less than the original area. Now according to the second situation, what if he increases the length again? The thing change. If he increases the length by 3 unit, if length increased by 3 unit and breadth by 2 unit, by 2 units, say new length will be x plus 3 unit and new breadth will be both increased. So new area will be, second condition it is, new area will be length into width. As per question, what question says? This time area increased by 67. So meaning what? New area will be 67 increased than the original area. Here 9 was reduced. Here 67 increased. So what is a new area? X plus 3, y plus 2. And what is original area? It is xy plus 67. Multiply here. Xy plus 2x plus 3y plus 6 is equal to xy plus 67. Both cancel. And what remaining, guys? 2x plus 3y is equal to 67 minus 6 equal to 61. Now equation 1 and 2 is with you. So it is good enough because now two equations you already obtained, and further work you know it very well. You can use the elimination method or substitution method, whatever you feel good, you like. And then find x and y, which will be respectively the length and the width. So it's good enough for the day. It's over, just you practice time only. From my side I have finished. The next question you can make, but similar kind of questions already we have done. So tomorrow we'll have a good concept. So we'll see tomorrow. Thank you.